city. DC, that's where I'm from. 1130 podcast. Dre and Willsy is the one. Let's get it. Yeah. Who with me? Let's get it. Yeah. Who with me? Yeah. I'm from the city. DC, that's where I'm from. Let's get it. 1130 podcast. Dre and Willsy is the one.
He the one, nigga.
So let's breeze, baby.
He the one.
Who with me? So let's breeze, baby.
Yo, what it do, everybody? It's your man Dre, aka Dre on Wheels. Y'all already know what it is, man. Welcome back, you guys, to the 1130 podcast. What's good, everybody, doing out there on this Wednesday morning? Yes, appreciate everybody who's joining me back here for another edition of another episode of the podcast, man. Good morning to everybody who's listening to me on EB Radio this morning. Yes, and for everybody who's watching on YouTube, man, you dig, man. I appreciate it so much. Speaking of YouTube, man, you already know, man. If you're new to the 1130 podcast, head over to YouTube and subscribe to the 1130 podcast YouTube channel. Like it, leave a comment, and do all that great stuff. And don't forget, you guys, to follow the 1130 podcast on all social media platforms. But you guys, man, I'm back here with another dope episode, you guys, man. Yo, another dope episode. Man, I got a great guest, you guys. Coming from the city, you guys. Yes, Certified.CRN, you guys. Yes, he's a rapper, man. He's going to be joining me here in just a bit, you guys, man. We're going to chop it up about everything, his dope mixtape and everything, you guys. But before we get to that, shout out my guest who was on last week, Andre AJ Carter. Appreciate you stopping past here on the 1130 podcast. If you guys want to keep up with the show, head over to Instagram and follow EB Radio at EB Radio _. But you guys, like I said, man, I got a great guest, you guys, from the city, DC, you guys. Yes, Certified.CRN. How's it going, bro? What's going on with you?
And I'm maintaining, man, working hard, man, like I say, man, for the most part, want to introduce myself. My name's Certified. I'm an upcoming artist, from the DMV area. A-Medi, that's my inspiration, my motivation, to a lot of, fans and, supporters and people that don't know, I'm going to keep it real. That's my motivation. So I've been doing music for a little about 2 years now, roughly, consistently, grinding nonstop. Like I say, it's a job. Every day it's a job, man, in the city and the DMV, man, it's less of support. Like majority of our support away from the DMV, I got to be real, what I'm saying? Like, cause I've been here all my life, the support here is not big as it can be, so that makes you grind even more hard. I know even for yourself, you could say that, what I'm saying? Like the support, it can be more. So we just gotta work hard. My thing is to work hard, to keep grinding, to make the people, what I'm saying, to become haters, to become supporters. Because if they hate you, they love you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it.
Yeah, you're right about that, man. Being from the city, man, it's hard, especially when you're talking about supporters, though. You'll find somebody that being close to you or whatever like that. Right. You're from the city, and you just trying to make it and put your foot in front of the other and try to do the best you can. But you'll have your friend or whatever support the next buddy, who on social media who's doing good and everything.
Exactly.
You from the city and everything. You working hard. You feel me? You tell them they on social media wishing them happy birthday. All that. But like, I'm from the city, man. I'm struggling. It's all about support, man. It's all about support, for real, man. Once again, Certified CRN, I appreciate you introducing yourself. And like you said, A-Milli is your nephew. A-Milli been here on the podcast back in April. Shout out to A-Milli.
Shout out to A-Milli, no question.
Yeah, man. The interview with him was also dope. And, podcasting, man, I call it a domino effect. Once I had a guy on or a girl, and they listen to the podcast, man, like that was dope, man. I might want to be on, and it always go down from there. So right after the interview, I had A-Milli on. You came in, man, and we was just chatting it up, and I was like, "Yo, man, we definitely gotta make this happen, man, for real."
Right.
You was just talking about your music, how you get into music. Before that, you was also talking about how you was just getting out of prison and dealing with adversity. You want to dive into that with the people?
Yeah, no question. It's been a battle for me. Like I say, man, I've been home now for going on 2 years. It haven't been 2 years yet. It's been probably, I say, a good 20 months. That I've been out. 4 more months. The end of this year be 2 years. So you know, my issue been, you know, back and forth, in and out, in and out, in and out. So now, you know, that's why, you know, A-Mitty came to me, you know, 2 years ago when he been saying this his whole life. Oh, he's like, oh, you know what? God told me it's a different path for both of us. But look, this is what you need to do, we ain't worrying about no haters. We ain't worrying about nobody else. This is what you need to do. And he never stirred me wrong. I love him for that. Because still to this day, you know, even though this is a process, we, you know, connecting and networking with people, and they ain't nothing but a beautiful, positive, you know, thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Far as, you know, like I say, you know, with the adversity of, you know, illegal matters and things of that nature, you know, it ain't a good thing, you know. So I just wanted to say, you know, to anybody that's watching us right now, you know, to the world, you know, being in prison, not what's up, you know. This is why now I'm striving more hard, you know what I'm saying? Because I know where I come from, bro. I don't want to go back down that road, bro. Like, there ain't no good look. Nothing good I could say, you know, from sitting in the cell that's good. You know, I mean, it was a blessing that I'm alive. And, you know, God kept me alive, you know, through my adversities and things of that nature. But, man, you like you been in a freezer sitting on ice, man. You can't do nothing in prison, bro. You know, I don't care what nobody say, man. You know, you been in there, man, you just sitting, man. You just sitting, all your talent, you know, everything that you can be and do in your life, man, you know, you gotta wait. You can't do nothing. So that ain't no good look, you know what I'm saying? So now it's like, you know, I'm not playing catch up, but the things now is like, this is what I should have been doing, bro. Yeah. So I gotta work twice as hard now. Yeah. I can't play around now. I gotta go hard. So now it's just like, you know, I got Millie in my ear like, man, we going hard. That's what it is. So it's just like, man, I gotta go hard every day, bro. Like, ain't no days off with this shit, man. Like, it gotta keep going, you know, because if not, it ain't nothing gonna pop off. So
hey, I'm all the way there, man. I feel you. You know, no days off. You know, I mean, you get the time, you know, to yourself, you know, to relax though. But you know, when every day you feel like everything is the same, man, you know, you want change, you got to go hard at it. You feel me? And then, you know, coming from, you know, your situation and being in prison and stuff like that, a lot of people who've been in prison, you know, don't really get that much of respect, you know, because they look, you know, less down as, you know, far as, you know, as the government and, you know, felonies and stuff like that. So once you know you change, you know, for the better of yourself to make, you know, some things happen, man, that's what it's all about. And then having, you know, a nephew or, you know, what it could be your brother, it could be a close friend or whatever, man. Like, we all need some type of support, you know, to just say, yo, man, you got it. You feel me? Because a lot of people out here is hurting alone. You feel me? Like, real hurting alone though. So like, I appreciate, you know, you for everything, you know, you're doing and everything. But
so
go ahead.
So I wanted to say, you know, with the first, you know, video that I have visual, you know, it's called Cold Soldier, you know, and a song about everything that we talking about. You know, to me, that's dope, bro. Like, for me to come home, been sitting in that cell and had a song ready. Because Mitty, as soon as I touched the halfway, I was Mitty like, hey, man, what's going on? You know, he calling me out. You know, Monday through Sunday, yeah. What's up? You got a song? What's up with your material? What's going on? He on top of it. You know, that's motivation. But so I say, you know, that song, you know, it's doing good with views. It's doing good, you know, on streams and things like that. And the world know, the fans know. So, you know, that made me grind even more harder, you know, to come back harder, you know. So now, like I say, you know, we got a song out now that's called The Game. And man, to me, it's one of the hottest songs that's out right now in the DMV, man. I'm just being real because ain't nothing in that song cap. Everything in that song is real, bro. So that's how I feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't about, you know, I'm the hottest in the city or the hottest in the city. It's about my story, bro. My story probably our story is real. So I'm going with that, man, you know?
Okay, I dig that, man. I dig that because, hey, everybody got to relate to a story, man, of what's going on. You know, you talked about your music and stuff like that, and now you're getting back into it, you know, with Neff 8 million and stuff like that. How's it feeling though? Like, what's some things that you would like? What's some things you would like to accomplish also? You know, with doing the music thing.
So right now, and I'm saying, you know, I just, you know, we ain't doing no features, you know. my thing right now is the feature with my nephew. You know what I'm saying? We network, get our bond tight, get our ad libs and our, punches, ones and twos together. Then we'll be ready for, features of other guys. You know what I'm saying? Establish your circle first. You can't go outside your circle until you get your circle, solid. So that's what we working on right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's still big because both of us have our own style, our own lane, our own everything. You know what I'm saying? Neither one of us rap like no artists in the DMV. Mm-hmm. You dig what I'm saying? He have his own style, I have my own style. And to me, that's big. That just make it come out more. That's all, bro.
Okay, yeah. We got to be original, though, because like you said, man, DC don't get a whole lot of representation, as far as music and stuff like that. It's always guys who live in LA and Atlanta and stuff like that. And DC,
exactly.
Some true stories and stuff like that, though. In the next, once certified CRN, get up there, what story would you want to tell, guys, or girls, who've been through, some adversity such as yourself, been in the prison and, dealing with stuff like that.
My number one overall goal over anything, bro, like I ain't gonna cap to you, bro, is don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. You understand what I'm saying? No matter what you going through, no matter what. When you got a vision, you got a goal, you got a strategy, you know what I'm saying, and you got a plan, you gotta just shoot for it. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be easy. And I ain't saying it's gonna be a walk in the park like, it's gonna jump off the mall. No, it's not. But doesn't mean that it's not gonna happen. So my goal and my word to, man, the world, bro, is, man, strive through all the hate, man, all the adversity, man. Like, can't nobody tell you what you can't be, man. Only you can stop you. Mm-hmm. Only I can stop me.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Right. That's the number one thing I think people, would placed upon others, always telling them what they can't do or can't achieve, or oh, you're getting too old, or you can't do this, or you can't, like, nah, man, come on, like, we be you. Won't you do what you gotta do, man, for real? Because like you gotta believe, and also believe in yourself. Forget what everybody else say. Everybody gonna have an opinion about everything, man. Especially, whatever type of situation you've been in or whatever. Like, people always quick to judge somebody. For real.
Exactly. So I just learned to take the negative with the positive, and turn the hate into something positive. So my overall goal is to show, the DMV, it could be done with amongst seriousness. You got a team of serious people no matter where you from. It don't matter, like you say, bro. You ain't got to be no kin to me. Guess what? If you hungry and I'm hungry, we put both of them hungriness together, both of us can eat, bro. So, man, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying, man? Formulating a team and show the world, man, it can be done. You know what I'm saying? Because the good thing that I can say about the DMV for us right now, bro, we up next, bro. Like, we got to be. Because I'm saying, you got to think about the Wale, the Fat Trail, the Shy Grizzly, the No Savage, the JG Drift. Like, all these guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, they showing it. They showing it. People say they couldn't be nothing. Look at them now. So, man, we up next, bro. I don't care what nobody say. We up next. Yeah. The city up next, bro. We just got to keep. So the ones that serves in the city right now, we got to show everybody, hey, look, man, forget what they talking about, man. This is what we doing. Exactly. Point blank, bro.
Yeah, you got to be serious. I'm serious with it. You got to be serious with it. Like you said, it's all about networking and connecting with people, man. You might not know them though, but hey, we go work together and build on something, man, for real. Like, we really trying to do is something in the city. Speaking of the city, man, and you and Neff, A Millie been doing big things in the city, man, as far as, feeding the homeless and stuff like that, doing giveaways and stuff like that. Speak to the people about that, because I think that's real dope, man.
Well, I come from, being homeless. Like I say, 2 years ago, I had a legal situation. I was on the run. I was a fugitive, wanted, and I was homeless. I couldn't live with my family. When nobody accept me homeless, bro. Like, on a run. You know what I'm saying? Working, citizen people paying taxes. They ain't got time for that. So therefore, I had to, be around, homeless shelters and stuff like that. So I wouldn't get bagged and wouldn't go to jail. So me being connected with these type of people, you know what I'm saying? That's what drew this creativity and idea, to feed these people. Because like I say, all these people in the city don't pay attention to where we come from, bro. You got a lot of people right now that's homeless, man, that going through stuff. So Only thing they look forward to, bro, is a good meal, bro. They want to eat. You know what I'm saying? If they can eat a good meal, they happy with that.
Right,
so me, you know, having an idea coming to, man, you know, A-Meddy that know, hey, look, man, you know, this is what it is. You know, I know a shelter and some people, man, just man good on eating. They just want to eat, bro. Yeah. And when we went up there, bro, to that shelter 801, you know what I'm saying, MLK, you know, and that's probably one of the last shelters in the city in Southeast Ward 8 that we still have. You know, that joint about to get closed down at the end of this year. Bro, we went up there, bro, with endless boxes of pizza, bro. They were so happy, bro, just to get a slice. You understand what I'm saying? And A-Millie, you know, the energy they was giving us, bro, like, man, thank you. You know, they were so happy but scared, but like didn't know that they had to pay for something. Like, bro, it was just like, it was a blessing, bro. Like, to put smiles on people's face, you'd be surprised. Yeah. You know, a lot of people need to, man, you know, take their time out of their day, you know what I'm saying, whatever they doing, man, and get back to their community, bro. Stop capping out here, you know what I'm saying? Really get back and show proof, you know what I'm saying? Have some proof that you giving back. Don't just tell people that. Don't be capping out here, because they ain't good, bro. You know what I'm saying? So us feeding them people, you know what I mean? Millie pulling up and man, bro, like, I can never forget that, bro. People like, for real, man, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, man. Thanks, man. Man, it was a blessing, bro. Yeah, it was a blessing.
It's nothing but it's all about the littlest things, man. The littlest things like that, for real, though. You know, it's just like food and clothes on your back that, you know, stuff like that we take, you know, for granted and stuff. So that's what's up, man. You talked about being homeless. What kind of like got you through them times, though?
You know, I just, you know, no matter what, I knew, you know, I knew that Allah had a plan for me. I knew, you know, that I got potential. So, you know, I had to tighten up. You know, it was a reality check. I had to be real with myself and say, hey, you know what? Let me go ahead and be a man and step to this plate to get this shit over with, bro. I can't keep being out here running and trying to live and sleep and do this. Can't even go to work. Can't do nothing because my name ain't legit. My name can't get ran down. You know what I'm saying? So what kept me going was knowing that no matter what, you know, it's going to come a day that it's going to hit the fan and be over with for me to, you know, continue to doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah. Okay, man. Hey, that's some true stuff, man. I dig that. I really do, man. But we're going to move on, you guys, here on the podcast, you guys. From the city of what's going on real quick. What you think about what's going on right now in the city with all the violence and stuff like that?
You know, my thing, you know, like I say, I'm big on this, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to 9 Millie, man. No slide zone, man. That's the best, you know, motto he could have came up with, bro. No slide zone. So my thing is, you know, throughout all the adversity and the things that we going through and take place in our city, these innocent kids, bro. I ain't with that, bro. That's some goofiness, bro. Like, I'm saying that because I got a 4-year-old son, bro. Like, these guys and people, you know, pulling up and rolling the window down and hitting kids and shit, man. Dang, what's up, man? I don't like it, bro. It's ridiculous, bro. Like, something need to be done to them. Not to our city, to these wild guys that want to hit kids and shit, man. I'm just saying, man, to anybody that's watching, man, you know, got to be real, man. Man, get your man, not a kid, bro. If you're trying to get somebody, man, come back another time. You see a little kid out there or something, man. Let the kid live, bro. Forget the guy you want to get. Think about that kid. Think about your sister, your brother, or your mother, child, or your uncle or something. Man, just think about the kids, bro. I just don't like it, bro. It's ridiculous.
It is. It's ridiculous, man. Excuse me, all the, you know, senseless stuff. And the crazy thing about it is, the guys, you know, doing the stuff, you know, is nothing but kids and stuff like that. You know, what type of, you know, programs or, you know, things you think the Black community could come up with to, you know, have, you know, our own, you know, get into, instead of, you know, going down violence and stuff like that when they don't have nothing to do or get into during the summer and stuff like that.
I think, man, for real, you know, how we was growing up, we need to set an example more for the youth. I guess just step up, man, you know, tighten up the community, you know, wherever you living at, you know, if you living in a, you know, red zone or whatnot, you know, make sure them kids good, man. I just think, you know, the more adults, the men need to step up more out here, bro, to tighten up the community as one, come together. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was big, like the march, you know what I'm saying, they did. You know, JG Griffin and all them did on MLK with the 6-year-old girl. You know, I think that was big. We need more of that. We need more of togetherness, you know what I'm saying, on some positive stuff for the youth. Forget us. It's about giving back. Like we talk about, bro. It's really all about giving back. You can't forget where you come from. So I think if more us, come together, network, step up, formulate a plan of, just grabbing to the youth. You know what I'm saying? Because if the youth be good, bro, man, you know what I'm saying? Outside it'd be more better. You know what I'm saying, for everybody, the elderly, you know what I'm saying, our grandparents and stuff like that. That's what we gotta think about. You know what I mean? They can't even take no walks, you know what I'm saying, outside because they gotta think about a bullet flying or, you know what I'm saying? If they hitting kids, they gonna hit the old folks, bro. So more togetherness, you know what I'm saying? More activities, put activities in the community. You know what I'm saying? Like give back, summer camp, stuff like that. Chip in some money. Instead of y'all, people want to keep talking about, popping bottles and, you know what I'm saying, a watch that they got or this, that, and the third, shirt and all that, and want to put it on Instagram. Man, chip in some money, man, and let them kids go to summer camp that can't afford nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. That's how the community become great. So that's what we need, more together to step up, man. Men need to step up. Yeah. That's all.
Yeah, you're right. More togetherness, man. Stepping up, somebody, taking in charge, man. You're so right about that. But you guys, man, we're gonna move on here on the podcast. Certified.CRN, you mentioned your new music video that's out, and also your dope mixtape. Tell me about it. Tell me about it and everything.
Okay, the mixtape was gonna be 10 songs, but I wanted to put 2 extra on there because, like I said, I've been sitting. I had to get the people, show the people, what I've been going through of me being absent. So it's 12 songs on there. It's called The Return of the Struggle. Because I come from nothing, bro. So that's what it is. We live in the struggle. We still in poverty, bro. Like I said, I ain't the type to act like this, act like that. I'm gonna give it to you raw, straight, uncut, gutter. You know what I mean? That's what it is. So it's called The Return of the Struggle. It's 12 songs on there. And it's dope. It's everything that I've been through. The losses that I took from my families and my child. My daughter, she lost her life in 2 months, 10 years ago, at Howard University Hospital. So I mean, that's the things, that mixtape about, the pain, the hurt, you know what I mean? The realness. It's doing good right now. I have 2 top songs on there, that have 2 stars that, that's gaining a lot of attention right now. So, that's big to me. That's my first mixtape ever in my entire life on all platforms. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I felt good about that, man. Once I started podcasting and my wrestling podcast, I got it up to Anchor, and I think once it started growing a little bit, it's just all about that. That little, like I said, it's just the littlest things. And once it got on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, I was like, okay, cool. Like that's that little motivation, that you need and stuff like that. So that's dope.
Exactly.
Man. That's dope, man. You doing your music and stuff. Anybody from DC that you would love to work with, though?
Like I say, man, I got attacked, and think about, the War 8, 25 years ago, my brother lost his life by an off-duty police officer. So I can't forget where I come from. So, man, once again, man, shouts out to 9 Milli, man, that's bro, man, that's little bro, man. So, man, he one of the first ones I have to grab up, over anybody first, in the DMV and Ward 8 Southeast, man, it will have to be 9 Milli, bro.
Okay. Yeah. That's what's up, man. I dig the music, of course, and of course your music. Milli, he was on EB Radio cranking the other morning, man. So we definitely gonna have to get you on EB Radio, man. Cranking some dope music. Speaking of dope music, what type of music you vibing to? I seen you guys on the way to the show today. What type of dope music you guys vibe to? Your top 5 or something like that?
I mean, I ain't gonna count, man. I would have to say first, man. We always go back and first. One of my top 5, man. One of my number ones, man, would have to be, man. My nephew, man. Ep89 all the break. I gotta go with him because I know, everything that he been through, but I know what he's talking about. He ain't capping. You understand what I'm saying? He ain't joking around. He ain't joking around. Like it's real. I feel it. When he cut that song on, when he turned his music on, bro, it don't even matter what song, bro. I'ma fit it off the break. I'ma fit it. So I will have to go with him. As one. I will have to go with my man 9 Milli. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cap. I have to go with 23 racks because, you know, he from Ward 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, he from where I'm from, bro. Like, and I know him, but I don't know him. But all these people, my people, bro. So why wouldn't I go with him? You know understand what I'm saying? So what we at 3? I would have to include myself. You know what I'm saying? Certified. I would have to include myself in that. And one more. You know, rest in peace, my man. You know, he gone now. I would have to go with my man Slim Tristan because I know him. I only deal with the guys, man. You know, the people. You know, first I'm gonna go with the guys that I know first. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? First. You know, so yeah, man. Rest in peace, Slim Tristan, man. That's my 5 right there that I go down with, bro.
Okay. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up.
This is all. I'm all gonna keep it in my city before I go to any major. You know what I'm saying? Celebrity or artist, man. You know what I'm saying? It all starts, man, where I'm from first, bro. It starts where I'm from. It starts at home.
Yo, man, you speaking nothing but facts, man, Certified. You speaking nothing but facts. Hey, you guys, man, yo, for everybody who's listening to me on EB Radio this morning, and for those who are watching on YouTube, I appreciate it so much, man. It's a cool one right here, you guys. Yes, a cool and a great one, you guys. Yo, we're going to pay some bills here on EB Radio and YouTube. We're going to take a commercial break. Don't go nowhere. Keep them seatbelts fastened. You might want to grab a bottle of water or something to drink, but don't go nowhere. I'll come back, for real. For real, you guys. You're listening, you're watching to the 1130 podcast, you did?
Know me. Yeah, they gon' hate, but they ain't stopping this. I'ma keep making hits. Dre and Wills, you know it ain't no copying. Was you sitting there on the carpet with us? Yeah, we knew we had some options. We blessed, we ain't got them problems. Speak something that I gotta be honest. Told him he was gonna blow, and that's my promise. We too smart.
Making a podcast just got a lot easier. Meet Anchor, the easiest way for anyone to make a high-quality podcast and distribute it everywhere audio is heard. No studio or fancy equipment needed. With Anchor, all you need to do to start podcasting is hold your phone up to your ear to record, either by yourself or with friends. You can also add music, background tracks, and voice messages from your listeners all right from your phone. Then publish it everywhere, including Apple Podcasts and Google Play Music with just one tap. That's it. You're all set up. It's really that easy. You can use Anchor on the go or from your desktop, and either way you get unlimited podcast hosting. All this combined means it just got ridiculously easy to make your own podcast, whether you're a beginner or a pro. And the best part is that Anchor's 100% free. Get the app now for iOS or Android, or visit anchor.fm to get started. We can't wait to hear your podcast.
Paper, nigga, what it really cost you? If we grind from the bottom, then it feel more awesome. Don't be scared of us, just approach with caution. 1130 podcast, nigga, is you watching? I'm from the city, DC, that's where I'm from. 1130 podcast.
Yo, you guys, welcome back here to the 1130 podcast. Yes, we back here on EB Radio, you guys, in YouTube. We had to pay a couple of bills, but like I said, we're back here, you guys. I got my guy, Certified.CRN, you guys, from the DC area. Yes, DC in the building, you guys, this morning on this Wednesday, beautiful Wednesday. I appreciate you guys sticking with me throughout the commercial break. We're going to get back into the show, yes. Before we do, you guys, a program reminder, you guys, tune back in to the Notorious Moms podcast, you guys, tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You don't want to miss it. But like I said, you guys, we're going to get back into the show with my guy, Certified.CRN. What keeps you inspired?
What keeps me inspired is knowing. So I guess, like, you know, now we out and we in ventures, you know, we doing shows and we connect working with, you know, other local artists and promoters and things like that that's connected that open up shows and, you know, that throw out shows and events with shows. So me saying that, bro, like, and actually, you know, first and foremost, you know, last week, you know, was my first time stepping out since 2010. So, 2010, that was my first time stepping out since then. I'm going to these ventures. Man, it's dope. It's epic. It's big, bro. I love it. You know, to get out to see these people coming out to see local artists on time and period. Don't even know people. They just coming out just to support they city. Man, that's big, bro. That's big. That's a blessing. That's everything to me. That keep me striving right there. Then I had 9 and you know, Neff with me 8 million in my head of, you know, already having experience with, you know, ventures and things like that, and like motivate me even more. Man, I can't say nothing at all, bro. It's big. I love it.
Hey,
that's what keeps me striving, though.
Hey, that's what's up. You gotta find something that inspire you, man, and keep you motivated on a daily. Because there's a lot of crazy things going on in the world, you know, and stuff that have you distracted and trying to take you down, though. Speaking of, you know, music and stuff like that, when we was just on to, what you think about the new Kanye West album and stuff like that, and what he doing?
Man, you know, shout out to Kanye, man. He a hustler, man. You know, I gotta respect Kanye, man, because man, all Yeezys alone, man, you know, he did the mark. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying he came out with Yeezy Crocs, bro. Like, I never seen it. So, man, you know, man, shout out to Kanye, man. Like, I love him, man. You know, he unique, man, with his ideas, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he been laid his mark with the music. You know what I'm saying? He producer, you know, he an artist. You know, he could jump on hooks. You know, people may call him crazy. One thing I learned, bro, anybody that's getting to that bag, bro, gonna be labeled crazy. Gonna be labeled this, gonna be labeled that. How can you call that man crazy? He a billionaire, bro. Ain't no crazy billionaires that I know.
Yeah, you
right. How you crazy and you work for Bill, bro? Like, come on, bro, stop capping, bro. Like, that man ain't crazy. That man just retarded with his hustle. That's what I would recall. He just retarded. You understand what I'm saying? Like, people they ain't. Yeah, people ain't tapped in.
Yeah, he got a go getter mentality, man. I was seeing a video clip of him at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium where he was releasing a new album. I was talking a little bit about this last week on the podcast, where he was just levitating and stuff. You know, people were just like, just had so much to say, like, what do you think he's God? You know, he just got so much creativity, you know, he want to put out there, you know, but, you know, Kanye West, man, yeah, he's something else. He dope, though.
But I think people look at, you know, him losing his mom, and, you know, him with Cam, and, you know, him going through things. So I guess they look at your struggle, your upbringing, you know, the things that you know, get into and you don't let knock you down. So I guess people judge that. You know, and I guess they for real. No one expect Kanye to pull it out of what he was going through when he was going through something. You know, I can't call a person crazy that's going through something. You gotta tap in and know what's going on with that individual.
Yeah.
Before you want to judge a person, sit down and talk to him and understand. Look to understand him. You know, so I love Kanye though.
Yeah, much respect to him. He ain't crazy, man. He know what he doing for real. He a billionaire. Trust me, he know what he doing. And like you said, people are so quick to judge. And like you say, he lost his mom. Of course, people going, you know, say ever since he lost his mom, you know, he been going through things and stuff like that. You know, maybe so, or whatever, you know, what's going on with Kim or whatever the case may be. You know, he's just maybe trying to let it all out or whatever like that. So hey, that's that with him though. But yo, we're gonna move on, you guys, here on the 1130 podcast. You guys, it's time, you guys, for the 1130 podcast hot seat. You guys certified. I got 6 questions I'm gonna ask you, and we're gonna roll from there.
All
right. If you can have an actor play you in a movie, who would it be?
That's a good question. I love these type of questions right here, man. They just keep me on my toes. You say an actor. Shit, cause I got a couple of them, man. Damn, man. I ain't gonna cop, bro. I'm gonna go with my man Martin Lawrence, bro. I gotta take Martin, bro.
Martin Lawrence, though.
Yeah, I got to, bro. I got to.
Okay, yeah, Martin Lawrence, man. That was one of my favorite shows right there, Martin Lawrence, man. Okay, that's cool. If you can go anywhere in the world right now, where would you go?
I ain't even gonna cop. If I could go anywhere in the world right now, bro, like, man, shout out to yo guy. I'm trying to go to Dubai, bro.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go with Dubai, yeah, bro. I'm gonna go. It's beautiful,
yeah. I hear it's nice. I see it's nice from the images and the pictures. Okay. If you can talk to anyone right now, dead or alive, who would it be?
And rest in peace, man. Big boy, man. My brother, Big Veil, man. Man, if I could talk to anybody, man, I'm digging Big Bro up on the break, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah. 25 years he been laying in that junk, man. I'm digging him up. Come on, bro.
Okay. Okay, that's cool. Okay, you got signed to the Washington football team. You scored your first touchdown. What touchdown dance would you do?
And I probably, man, take it back, man, and get them peoples the hee-haw, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Keep it in the city, bro.
Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Speaking of football, what football team you like?
And Washington Redskins, bro.
Okay, cool. What name do you think they should go with?
That's a good question, man. And they need to be man, like the nation capital, man. Washington Redskins or something, man. I don't know, something, man. You know, more so stand out with the city. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the Redskins, like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, stand out.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's cool. I wanted them to go with the Warriors, but a lot of people didn't like that though. But hey, we'll see what they're gonna choose. I think they're gonna choose a new name next year though. But we're gonna see.
Yeah, I hope they do the right thing, man.
Yeah, you're right. I hope so too. All right. If you can create with a versus battle going on now, if you can create a versus battle with yourself versus any rapper, who would it be?
Damn, that's a good question. If I could any rapper, man, I ain't even gonna cap, man. Will have to be my man BG, man. Shout out to BG. They need a free BG, man. That was one of my artists, man. One of my rappers, man. I grew up on BG.
BG, okay, yeah, BG is dope. BG is dope. I like that. If you came with a warning label, what would your warning label say?
I came with a warning label.
Yeah, if you came with a warning label, what would it say?
I gotta bring man CRN, man, to the death, man. Okay. I'm saying I got it on my neck, bro. It ain't on me just, man, for fun, cause it's a tattoo and I wanted to get inside it, man. This really means something to me, bro. So I can't never leave that out. Like that got to be included.
Okay, cool. What's something that you like that most people hate?
Man, I like to play the drums, and I'm a cook. I can cook real good too.
Okay, you're a cook. You're chef certified CRN. Okay.
When the culinary school graduated, walked across the stage, bro.
Hey, that's what's up. My fiance just finished culinary school and stuff like that. So that's dope. What's your favorite meal to cook?
Favorite meal to cook? I'm gonna go with pasta. The reason why I'm gonna say that is because one day I ain't copping food bill. I was in the house. I'm family oriented too. I was, thinking of a meal to feed my nieces and stuff like that. And I ain't want to use no meat. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to use no meat. So I was just like, man, how can I make a full meal, like, for the house, though, like, so everybody can eat and come back for seconds, maybe, if they would like to. Yeah. So, man, I went with pasta, bro. I ain't going to tell you all the ingredients. I'm just a couple of them in there. People say, I go with pasta, put the boiled eggs in there. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, but the end of it is like, once you taste it, you'll never believe it, I promise you.
Okay.
But, yeah, pasta though.
Okay, pasta. Now you ain't gotta tell me your secret, man. I know it, man. It's the secret ingredients, man, that just hit it off just right, man.
Yeah.
So that's dope, man. I'll be down with the pasta too. Hey, yo, Certified CRN, man. I appreciate you joining me this week here on the 1130 podcast, man. It was an awesome time here. Awesome time for you joining me here on the podcast. Before you go, any shout outs, any questions for me, anything you would like to say?
I just want to say, man, shouts out, man, to all the people that's watching right now, all your supporters, all your fan base, everybody, you know what I'm saying, who, take the time out, man, who even, just tapping in right now. I also want to say, shout out to the A Millie, man, and I can't forget my man, Nine, man. Shout out to 9 Millie, man. My thing to you is to say this is a beautiful opportunity. And, man, I see you, bro. I know a lot of people, tapped into you, and man, love to deal with you and would like to, come your way if they haven't. And just keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate all the kind words, man. Hey, you're welcome anytime here. Like from the city, man. So I always tell everybody, man, hey, yo, man, you trying to be down on the podcast, or someone from the city who, who's into whatever they into, is trying to, build and connect with, hey, send them my way. I'm always down. So, I appreciate you once again, for coming on here, and telling everybody, about, your story and stuff like that from, being in prison and from 8 million, helping you with motivation and getting you having a clear vision of what you want to do. And also your dope mixtape, Return of the Struggle. You guys go listen to it, man. Available on all streaming platforms. So, man, yo, I appreciate you, man. DC in the building. Shout out to 8 Millie once again. Yo, man, I really dig it. The new video is dope. The music is dope, you guys. Go copy, go check it out wherever you get your music at. Certified CNN, man. Hey, yo, this was dope.
Last but not least, they also can check me out, man, on IG. All they gotta do is, man, Certified.CRN. And, man, they can tap in, Certified.CRN. And, man, I'm popping up, man, on IG, man, and they can just see whatever they would like,
Hey, you get it that way, you guys, man, for real. Yo, I appreciate you, man, joining me this week here on the podcast.
I appreciate you too, bro.
Yo, Certified CRN, man, appreciate you joining me this week here on the 1130 podcast, man. It was an awesome time chopping it up with you, man, for real, man, about your mixtape, Return of the Struggle, about you, being in prison, man, coming home from adversities and everything, man, and you guys doing much love and big things, man, here in the DC community. It's all about, us, man, sticking together, man, for real. People from New York, Cali, LA, Atlanta, man, they stick together and they come up, but man, from DC, you don't really see too many artists, blow up. And the support, man, the support. It's all about the support, man. I'm telling you, I appreciate everybody, man, from 8 Millie, from Certified CRN, from everybody who joined me on the podcast each and every week. The support is massive, and it's just about sharing it. Yo, man, I got you. I listen, I tune in. That's what it's all about. Connecting with people. That's what it's all about. This all started when I had Rocco on, and now 8 Millie hit me. Now we all the way here. That's why I call it the domino effect, man. For real. And it happens on my wrestling podcast all the time too, because they dig it. So, man, support your local artists, man. Your local everything, man. Support them. Leave a tip. Do everything. So your local business, your local small business, your local podcasters, everything, man, for real. So shout out to Certified CRN. And also, you guys, man, Return of the Struggle, available on all streaming platforms. And yo, man, it was an awesome time having you here on the podcast, man. Shout out to 8 Millie, man, for making this happen. Because after the show, you guys, man, it was getting dope. And I was like, man, I'd be willing to bring you on the show, man. So that's what's up, man. That's what it's all about, man. Showing some love, man, to the DC area. For real, DC in the building, man. Stand up. For real, man. It's been an awesome show, you guys. I know the weather is pretty hot, man. It's summer, as you can see. Guns out, blazing. Here, as you can see on YouTube, man, for everybody, man. Yo, it's been an awesome day. I hope you guys were riding wavy this morning. For everybody who's listening to EB Radio this morning, for Ride the Wave. So shout out to the Ride the Wave podcast. Yes, man, for real. And yo, we got more podcasts coming up later on today, you guys, with the Notorious Moms podcast. Yes, man, it's going to be dope, you guys. So shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to EB Radio, for real. Shout out to EB Radio, you guys. But you guys, man, yo, we gonna move on here on the podcast, you guys. It's time, you guys, for the WTF moment of the week, you guys. Yes, man, WTF moment of the week. We're gonna start it off, you guys. We was a little bit talking about, something in the Black community, but the WTF moment comes from, Wyoming, you guys. It was a realtor, doing his job, man. He was about to, sell a home, to this guy, and he was this black guy. He was with his son and everything. His son was 15 years old, and out of the blue, you guys, cops just swarmed into this house where the realtor was there trying to, sell the home, doing his thing, and showing the home to the guy. And cops swarm in with the guns out and everything, man. Later on, they realized that they got the wrong home. Like, really, though?
It was a Sunday afternoon showing that started like any other. Realtor Eric Brown was taking his client through the home on Sharon Avenue in Wyoming when he noticed a growing police presence in the neighborhood. I just thought, well, we're going to have to probably leave because they're maybe looking for a criminal. And then Roy's son, Sammy, came upstairs and said that there were a whole lot of police officers outside the home.
And that's when Roy looked outside and noticed that there were officers there, and they were pointing guns towards the property.
Roy, the client, announced themselves to the officers. They say police then ordered them to exit the home in single file with their hands in the air. All three were put in handcuffs, including Roy's 15-year-old son.
They keep the guns drawn on us until all of us were in cuffs. So that was a little traumatizing, I guess. You know, under the current climate of things, you just really don't know what's going to happen.
It was only then the men say they had a chance to explain themselves. Eric showing police his credentials as a real estate agent showing the house, at which point they were free to go.
That officer came back and apologized again, but at the same time, the damage is done.
Wyoming police say they were responding to a report of a break-in, and their actions followed protocol, telling us that same home was recently broken into, and the 911 caller indicated the person arrested had returned. Even with that in mind, Eric and Roy can't help but feel that race was at the heart of it.
I would be lying to you if I said, if I was just you and you, if you guys were in that house, if you guys walked up to that house, I don't think the neighbor would have called. And if she would have called, I don't believe that the officers would have reacted the same to you than they did to us.
And the guy was just, you know, the realtor, everybody was just like, hold up, wait a minute. I think this was just nothing but racial profiling, though. Like, come on, though. Then we see enough of this, though, that was going on. Remember what happened to Breonna Taylor? That was all about because they had the wrong home, right? Like, come on, it's so much. Come on, man. Come on. Wrong home, though. Crazy, man. For real. Wrong home, though. I don't believe that, though. I don't believe that. Some white person called and was like, yo, we got some black people in the neighborhood that don't even belong here. In Wyoming, though. In Wyoming, though? Yeah. Man, WTF, you guys. WTF. Yo, another WTF moment, you guys, of the week, man. Come from out of Brooklyn and New York, man. There's so much craziness going on, man. So much craziness, man. I was just talking with my barber, man. Shout out to my barber, Jamal, man. You know, we was just talking about chicks who got game and chicks, you know, who just stupidity. And, you know, and how nowadays, man, it's 2021, the chicks go even harder than the dudes, man. But, yo, WTF, man. It was a shorty up in Brooklyn, New York. Altercation went going on, man, and yo, she shot the lady in the head point blank range.
And it is hard to watch. A horrific shooting on a New York City sidewalk. A woman shot and killed by another woman who just casually walked up to the victim and pulled the trigger point blank. Then she got into a car and just sped off too. News 4's Miles Miller live in Crown Heights, Brooklyn. And Miles, I know you talked with the victim's mother tonight. What are you hearing about this?
Well, the victim's mother is so distraught she could barely stand up. She grabbed my hand for strength and just really can't fathom who would want to kill her daughter. And she really says she can't believe the way her daughter died on this street.
Somebody executing my child. They killed my baby. Was something that horrible?
Delia Barry has been crying so much she can barely stand up. A mother's pain after her namesake, her daughter, 42-year-old Delia Johnson, was shot in the head at point-blank range by this woman.
We have to pray for the person that did this. Pray for their family. Because I live in peace. Me. But I do want to know why if I ever see you.
It happened Wednesday evening on Franklin Avenue, near Park Place in Crown Heights. Delia's mom says her daughter had just left the funeral service for a friend and got a call to meet up with friends here. Seconds later, this woman pulls up and, without saying anything, kills her with a single shot. The shooter calmly walks away with her purse over her shoulder, gets back into her car, and takes off.
I have so much pain. I'm numb. I'm trying my best to hold myself up. But the slaughter, because that's what it was.
God is good. I thank you so much, Father.
Delia was a mother of a 17-year-old girl and an entrepreneur seen here selling vintage clothes.
Oh, my God, help me, Lord. They killed my baby. At 42, she will be missed by me.
Sources close to the investigation say detectives working this case know who they're looking for. They believe that woman may have been a former friend, and they are working that angle tonight. There is a vigil scheduled for right here later this evening. We are live in Crown Heights. I'm Miles Miller, News 4 New York. Back to you.
Like, for real, man, we got so much shit that we got to worry about in the world right now in the world that we got to battle us. We got the Delta variant that's here with so many cases going up and the coronavirus and, you know, with just everything, man. People dealing with depression, mental illness and everything, bro. And, yo, like, what is going on, man? Look, what is going on, man? But I know what's going on over here, man. I know it's Wednesday and I come out with the podcast and I do my thing. I try to stay out of my business, though. I give my 2 cents on a little couple stuff and that's about it. But you guys, man, WTF, man, the world, sick people, man, here in the world, man. The world. I say this pandemic, man, was to sit a lot of people asses down. You know, a lot of people just on the go, move, and you know, don't be, you know, also paying attention to stuff that be right in front of them. And, you know, so much though. But yo, man, like, we ain't trying to take another, you know, stay at home order or whatever. But like, come on, people, be mindful, be thoughtful of others though. Like, for real, it's such an interesting time, you guys. For real. But you guys, man, we're gonna move on here on the podcast, you guys. The Olympics, you guys, it's over with. About damn time, you guys. Like, I mean, I know it's other stations, other channels, you know, that I gotta turn it to. But hey, it was pretty cool, man. The men's, Kevin Durant and Damian Leonard, Devin Booker, and all those guys took on the gold medal for Team USA. So that was pretty dope, man. I dig the track and field jump, man. That was really awesome, man. One of the parts of the Olympics that was really oh man, it was like OMG, like for real. It was dirt bike racing. Not, I don't think it was dirt bike, but it was just racing on the bike, the little small ass bikes, and it's sort of like a NASCAR or whatever. And man, one of the dudes just landed on his forehead and everything, man. He was out and everything. So like it was so sad too. Like he had a concussion and he had like 3 CAT scans. So man, he probably had memory loss and everything, man. Yo, man, like the Olympics was everything, man. It was cool. But yo, man, hey, I'm back here, man, on the podcast, man. Last week here on the podcast, man, just hours after I left off here, you guys, on EB Radio, man, I had to make a store run. Made a store run, you guys. I was like, yo, I'm gonna catch a cab because here in DC, you know, you got Metro Access, you know, is, you know, the service to pick people up, you know, who are needed, you know, from their door-to-door service. But you have to call, of course, a day in advance before 4:30 p.m. Eastern. So I was like, I missed it, I forgot it, because sometimes I just do want to call the day up. So you call the cab jump. So I called the cab jump the day of, booked it early because, man, they'll be on some crazy stuff. Now, like, I don't know what is this thing, maybe because they may work a little harder, but having a lot of foreigners answer the phone that cannot help you whatsoever is some of the most annoying things ever. You feel me? The most annoying things ever. You feel me? Like, but nonetheless, though, I make my call early, but, you know, and schedule it, you know, because they be board driving. And I scheduled it. I'm saying, yo, I need a wheelchair accessible van. I needed to come at 4 p.m. to get picked up. She gonna, you know, get my order and take everything down. And by the end, she's gonna say, what time you need to be picked up again? I said 4 p.m., man. I'm like, no, I'm not. And she asked me, was I ready at that moment? I said, no, ma'am, I told you I was gonna be ready at 4. They came, I had the ride. I get to the store. Once I got to the store, I'm like, yo, I'm already gonna call them back, schedule it, make sure they're gonna be on time. First thing I said, I needed a wheelchair accessible van. The first thing popped up at 6 o'clock that I scheduled for them to return was a daggone regular car. You know how mad I was, man? I called back. I'm like, I asked for a wheelchair accessible van, man. Like, for real. So I guess it was getting later on the day. They just transferred my information on to another cab service. Then the lady called me back and was like, yeah, they transferred it here. I don't know why, but we got you, sir. By this time, I've already been sitting for an hour and a half now. I got out the store a little early because I'm like, all right, bet, you know, all right, shoot, got the text message. My cab is en route. All right, bet. So she just steady calling me and like, yeah, we getting somebody. They on the way. Somehow my information was said that I was going to be at Washington Hospital, so getting picked up from Washington Hospital Center here in DC. No, I'm not at Washington Hospital Center. I'm at the grocery store. like, how did they get there? You feel me? Like, and before this, when I was talking to the lady that asked for some help, she was like, "No one can help. No one can help. Bye, bye, bye." And I'm like, "What the fuck? Like, come on, bro. Like, nobody. Like, what's up with the customer service skills, though? Like, no customer service skills at all, though. Like, for real, even if you are the weed man, you gotta have customer service skills, man. It trickles all the way down, man. I'm telling you, man, for real. For real, man. I worked at the movie theater. I talked about it in my documentary. Go check it out, you guys, on YouTube. You know how well I think I did not. You know, this one didn't make I think I edited out the part, but nonetheless, though, you know, I was rewarded the key for Regal Entertainment Group for customer service there, you know, and some of the customers like my, customer service skills. So it's all about customer service skills, man. And you can't help nobody because what? You couldn't understand. Why would you hire somebody? A majority of the people that's calling are speaking English. I don't understand. Yeah, that's what I went through. I had to vent a little bit, man, for real. But man, like for real, man, that shit was crazy, man, for real. I was up there. I ain't get picked up till 7 o'clock. I was up there since what, about 4 something. Sat in the store for a little bit because I knew I was gonna be good. But crazy, man, crazy. Yo, man, it's been an awesome show, you guys. It's been an awesome show. I appreciate Certified.CRN for joining me here on the podcast. Yes, you guys. And also, you guys, another reminder, you guys, we are approaching the 100th episode of the 1130 podcast. You dig? Yeah. October 27th. Mark it on your calendar right now. I said right. I said right now. Right now. You know how when you was little and your mom, get mad at you and she go, work now. She brought her lips up, work now. Yeah, go mark it on your calendar, work now. October 27th, you guys, the 100th episode of the 1130 podcast. So if you would like to be a guest on that 100th episode, or if you know somebody, man, hit me up, man. Email me, man, d1130podcast@gmail.com or DM me so we can work for real. It's going to be lit here on EB Radio and YouTube, you dig? Before I hit on out of here, man, a program reminder. Once again, you guys, tune back in here to the Notorious Moms podcast, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You don't want to miss it, man. Shout out to everybody here on EB Radio, the Notorious Moms podcast, the Honestly Helen podcast, Ride the Wave podcast, all the dope DJs, man. I'll be cranking to you tonight. So for real, man, for everybody watching here on YouTube, man, download the free EB Radio app right now. Download it today, you guys. You don't want to miss it. All the action, all the nice, dope music and everything. And exclusive podcasts is for real, you guys. Yes, awesome Wednesday, you guys. Before I get on out of here, you know what time it is, you guys, man. Don't forget, you guys, to follow the 1130 podcast on the Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, you guys. Yes, follow the 1130 podcast on the Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at the 1130 podcast. You dig? Yes, you guys, for real. Oh, man, if you would like to be a guest here on the podcast, once again, email me. That's the 1130podcast@gmail.com or DM me on social media so we can work, you guys. And also, you guys, don't forget to head over to YouTube, man. Head over to YouTube and subscribe to the 1130 podcast on YouTube, man. Yes, subscribe, leave a comment, and like it. For real, shout out to everybody who joining me each and every Wednesday on the YouTube. That be leaving a comment and to be in the live chat. So I dig it, especially Babe, man. She always supporting. You know what it is, man. But and also, you guys, the 1130 podcast, Talk Pro Wrestling, you guys. It's heating up, man. I got some dope independent pro wrestlers that's going to be on the podcast, you guys, coming up this week and the coming weeks, you guys. So tune in this Friday for the 1130 podcast, Talk Pro Wrestling. The End of Wrestling is available on Spotify, the podcast, and wherever you get your podcasts, you guys, for real, man. Oh, and you guys, man, the 1130 podcast apparel, you guys. Yes, dope t-shirts and everything is coming soon, you guys. So yes, when it drops, you guys, I need y'all to go cop a t-shirt. Man, for real, I need you to cop a t-shirt, take a picture in it, tag the 1130 podcast. use the hashtag the 1130 podcast. So yeah, when the 1130 podcast apparel get popping in the next coming weeks, you guys, for real, you will be the first one to know. As soon as you follow the 1130 podcast on social media, man, for real. So yes, man, this has been an awesome show. It's August, man. The year is just about over, man. Just about over, man. Woo! Coming up on the 2-year anniversary of the 1130 podcast this December. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. You guys, it's what, man? Woo! It's about lunchtime. I know, yeah, it's about lunchtime. We're gonna get something. We're gonna get some food in us, you guys. It's time to go eat. You feel me? For real. We about to have brunch for some people. Yo, it's been an awesome episode, you guys. I'm about to head on out of here. I mean, we're getting goofy. Yo, have a blessed day, you guys, man. Stay safe. Give all the glory to God, you guys, for real. Keep pushing at it, man. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. It's a lot of people who are hating out there, man, because they can't figure it out or they didn't figure it out, you guys, man. And it's never too late, you guys. It's never too late. You feel me? It's never too late. Yo, it's your man Dre, a.k.a. Dre on Wheels, and I'm out.
I'm from the city, DC, that's where I'm from. 1130 podcast, Dre on Wheels, he is the one. Let's get it, yeah. Who with me? Let's get it, yeah. No, with me, yeah. I'm from the city, DC, that's where I'm from. Let's get it. 1130 podcast, Dre on Wheels, he is the one.
He the one, nigga.
So let's get it,
baby. He the one.
With me,
So
yeah.
Breeze, baby.
Let's get it.
You
With me. Yeah, they gon' hate, but they ain't stopping this. I'ma keep making hits. Dre and Wills, you know it ain't no copying. Was you sitting there on the carpet with us? Yeah, we knew we had some options. We blessed, we ain't got no problem. Speak something that I gotta be honest. Told him he was gon'